Hello friends, welcome to Careertrix YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about Cognizant hiring for 2022 batch graduates. Here there are four positions are there: Gen Z Next, Gen Z C Pro, Gen Z C and Gen Z Elevate. Here they are called for Gen Z Next. If your score is more, they will select for Gen Z Next, or otherwise they will select for Gen Z Elevate. Okay, these two are not called at only Gen Z Next and Gen Z Elevate is called at present. We'll click on the enroll now. After clicking on enroll, we'll come to the Cognizant 2022 campus hiring Gen Z Next page. After coming to this page, here they given some of the roles, what all the job descriptions are there, and the job roles, all those stuff they are given detail here. These are the different types of roles are present, and job description are there, that is advanced Java, .NET, Python developer, full stack software engineer, and IoT engineer, data scientist. All these things are there. If you want to know more about this, you click on this link. After clicking on this link, you will get a PDF. In this PDF, you will have the detailed description about the job. The offer package is 6.74 lakh per annum, and the selection criteria is skill-based assessment followed by technical or HR interview. Here aptitude is not there. You have skill-based assessment means that will be entire thing should be contains programming. Apply now button is there. Before apply now button, I will let you know what all the other things are there in below. Here they give achievements of the Cognizant, what all the achievements are there. These are the four achievements they are having. Those they updated with that. You read once for your knowledge, because they will ask questions on this also maybe when you are in the interview process. Next, we are going with the workflow, how the process will be done. Here Gen Z Next hiring workflow is, first we are going to register. First round, what they will do, they will check with the skill-based assessment. After skill-based assessment, your score is very high, then directly they will go to the round 2 technical and HR round, and you will select for Gen Z Next. Or otherwise, if your score is not up to the mark, then if it meets the cutoff of Gen Z Elevate, then they will select for Gen Z Elevate, and it will be processed with the selection process with the Gen Z Elevate. Here one more thing is there, after second round you are coming for the Gen Z Next. If you not clear with the second round, then you can directly shift to Gen Z Elevate. Once you come to the second round, you are having one job guaranteed, that is Gen Z Elevate. You are trying for the higher package, that is Gen Z Next. This is about the flow. And next one is, here they are saying candidate who fails to secure a minimum cutoff of Gen Z Next skill-based assessment will be eligible for Gen Z Elevate campus or Gen Z Basic campus process. These are the two processes you are eligible if you are not eligible for Gen Z Next. Okay, this is the one of the main point. After that, there are two more points other. You read that. That is not that much important, but you have to know that what all the things are their role, what all the roles, and what is the process of test, and finally how they are going to select you. All those process related stuff they explain a little bit. Next, we are going with the eligibility criteria of 2022 batch and the student information. Eligibility criteria of 2022 batch. Here they are hiring for BE, BTech, MTech, MCA, MSc, IT students from 2022 batch. Which all departments are covered here they mentioned, that is CSE, EC, EEE, IT, electronics and telecommunication engineers, information science engineers are allowed branches for this Gen Z Next. And 60% is the cutoff. Throughout the academics, you should have 60%, that is 10, 12, diploma, UG, PG. You have to take the aggregate marks and you have to update in that sum of all the obtained marks and sum of all the maximum marks we have to consider, and we have to take the percentage of that. Next, student with standing area or more than 2 years gap in the education are not eligible. At the time of joining also, they will check once again your overall aggregate should be more than 60%. then only they will consider, with no outstanding arrears, means without any backlogs or something like that, then only they will consider for the job. Okay, if you are applying for the revaluation, then your score, whatever the score will be there before revaluation, that score will be considered and they are going to take the aggregate. And CGPA to percentage conversion you have to do based on the university norms, what all the university norms will stress. Based on that, you have to convert that to CGPA to percentage. This opportunity is open for only Indians. Next, we are coming with the student information. Mandatory document for registration. Your resume attachment, your resume and passport size should be there, and you have to scan and upload all the stuffs. College ID card and all the academic document related to school certificates and semester marks cards, all those things you get ready with that scanned copy. And government ID proof like Aadhaar card or passport, that should be ready for the update. These are the 4 things should be ready. Before updating, you get ready with the scanned copies and then you try to apply for that. Here they are given some of the other instructions, that is document for the interview, what are the documents we have to engage with. That is resume, maximum of 2 pages should be their resume, not more than 2 pages, and with the high resolution photos will be their passport size photo in that. And please note that photograph should be clicked in the light background and both the ears of the candidate must be visible. And candidate ID card, you have to scan the soft copy, and all the academic documents, that is school marks cards and all, and government ID card, Aadhaar card, that I already mentioned. Okay, these are the some of the other informations related to the placement officer information and profile information. You read those stuffs for your knowledge. Then I will come to the application process now, how the registration process will done. This page link will be provided in the description. You click on that, directly it will come to this page. After that, you click on apply button. After clicking on apply button, it will redirect you to the application page. When it will come to the application page, we have to get this page here. Cognizant invited to Superset to apply for the Gen Z Next 2022 positions. Complete this registration and apply. Here there will be a start registration. Click on start registration. Once you click on start registration, it will ask for the email ID. You give the email ID. After giving the email ID, you click on next. Once you click on next, it will ask for please click on register and apply. If I click on register and apply, it will come to the form page. In the form page, first we are going with the basic details, that is basic details. First name they are asking. I'm writing my first name, however it will be there in the 10th marks card or passport or whatever the proof we give. In that, whatever the name is there, similar to that, in this also you have to mention the name. First name and last name I have mentioned. After that, date of birth they ask. I will select the date of birth. After selecting the date of birth, here gender they ask, male, female or third gender. I will select as a male. Then college, we have to select college here. Start typing full name of your college. Search your college by using a pin code. After clicking on search by pin code, you will get like this. You have to enter your pin code. What is the pin code? That is your college, where the college is located. That pin code you have to mention. That is 574115. I will mention. After mentioning that, here there are what all the colleges will cover in that pin code. That colleges will be visible. After selecting the college, here drop down, there are so many colleges are there. We'll select one of the college. After selecting the college, we'll go to the next thing. Roll number, we have to mention the roll number, whatever the roll number you are having. After writing the roll number, there are one more field is the email ID. Email ID is there. Confirm the email ID, retype the email ID again. After retyping the email ID, personal email address, it is asking if you have any other alternative email address you can give. and same as the primary email address, then you click on this same. After that, it will ask for the phone number. You write your phone number. After writing the phone number, password, they are asking, you can give one of the password whichever is comfortable to you. Type the password here. Retype the password. After that, you click on I agree. For the terms and condition, you read once this terms and condition after clicking this button, and you click on I agree. After that, here I am not a robot is there, you click on that. After that, save and next. Here they will ask that please verify your details. Please check the details you have entered in this section again. Once you click on save and next, below you will not allow to visit the section of the registration form again. Here you check one more time all the details whatever you updated is correct or wrong. Then you click on save and next. Once you click on save and next, it will ask for save or never. I will say never. After that, it will verify the email ID and address, all these details. Okay. After clicking on verify, one OTP will be there in your email ID. You check your email ID here, verify your email ID is there. You click on that. Once you verified with your email ID, whatever the OTP will be there in your email ID, you update with that, then it will be updated like this with the tick mark. After that, you add the permanent address. Here you add country is India, pin code is 574115, and select the state, that is Karnataka. After that, city is Udupi, and address line you mention whatever the address, your present address is their home address that you mention. Permanent, you mention always the permanent address here. After that, you click on save changes. Done with the permanent address. Then current address, if it is same, you click on the same, or otherwise if it is different, you update with that here. Okay, placement details. If you have any career plans, here there are so many options, or that you have to select that what are the options you want. I'm already have a job looking for another offer, or I'm not interested to receive placement assessment from the college, or join academics or teaching or civil service, own business, or whatever it may be. Applying plan to apply for the off-campus postdoc or anything, whatever you want. I specify that higher education, and they are asking for to specify what higher education you want to be. I will mention that MBA, and I will say save. After clicking on that placement details, then you have to add the resume. Click. We have to give the resume name here. I will give it as Raghu. After clicking this plus button, I will select one of the file. It will be in PDF format. After updating that, you click on update file. Once you click on update file, the resume will be updated. Then you click on, you can delete that file also. Okay, you can click on save and next. Once you click on save and next, next will go come for current and most recent education. Here choose an option. I am currently pursuing an education and have not received my degree. If you are pursuing your BE or you completed, you choose that completed. And here program, you select the program, which program you completed. BE honors. Next, which department, you select your department. Computer science engineering. Batch you select, that is 2022 passed out. After that, current course start date and end date 2018 June, and end day you mention 2022 June. Okay, USN will be reflected here, whatever you mentioned in the previous page. Current semester you have to mention here. If you are in the 6th semester or 7th semester, you have to mention that. Then lateral entry, if you are a lateral entry student, you have to click here. If you are not a lateral entry, you don't need to click on this. Enter your percentage. You have to write your percentage. If your college uses CGPA grade, you have to convert it into percentage and you have to mention the percentage. After the total backlog details, if you have any backlog, you click on this and you mention those backlogs. If you don't have backlogs, no need to click on that. Then you click on save and next. After that, previous education, previous 10th 12th education, they are asking, you have to mention the 12th education, wherever the school you studied, and board, which board you studied, and full-time or part-time, you mention that. After selecting all those stuffs, then they are asking for score. Here also you have to mention in a percentage. Then you have to select, it will be in CGPA or marks or grade. I'll select percentage here. Then your specialization in 12th, it will be science, commerce, arts or other. I will select as science. Duration from 17 to 18, because you already selected 4 years duration started from 2018 to 22. Engineering means previous 2 years it will take. Then class 10 details also you have to mention. In the same manner, you have to mention the class 10 details also. It will take as a 15 16 as a class 10 details, and after that, if you have any another diploma or something like that, you go with the add another previous education and you update it. If you don't have anything, you click on save and next. Here, internship and work experience. Next one is, if you have any experience with internship or work, you have to update here. If you don't have, no need to update. You click on I have not completed any internship or I don't have any prior work experience, then you click on save and next. After that, you read our guidelines how to select the best profile photograph. Okay, here they're reading some of the profile photograph. You could select your photograph here. Some of the photograph. After that, I will click on update. After clicking on update, I will click on save and next. Once I click on save and next, it will go to the next page, that is applying for job opening. That is, okay, here they mention all the details about the category, job function, and CTC. What is the CTC and job description? All these things they mention. You read once before going to apply. And required skills, what all the required skills are there, they mentioned here. You read all these stuffs once. Then workflow, application, online test will be there. After that, they will announce the schedule and announce the online test. After that, they will schedule the technical interview. After that, you will get the offer letter. There are 2 steps are there. And attached documents, what all the attached documents are there, you go through with that based on the profile, which profile you are looking for. Eligibility criteria evaluation results, here you check with that all the eligibility is done or not, whatever they given. Read once all these stuffs. After reading all these stuffs, you click on apply now. Once you click on apply now, here one more time it is asking apply for this profile. After checking the Gen Z Next 2022, you click here apply. for this profile. Once you click on that, here name will be there and nationality you have to select, that is Indian. After that, PAN, however there in the PAN number or 10th mass card, you have to mention your name here again. After that, last name you have to mention, then father name you have to mention. After that date of birth as per 10th and PAN card, you have to mention the date of birth. After mentioning the date of birth, next they are asking for current degree. Current degree you are in which year, you have to mention that. After that, okay, here you select the preferred role, whichever the preferred, there are different roles are there, whichever is preferred for you, you select that. After that, you select which all the basic skills are there, that is I will select as HTML. Then next I will select in that theoretical and conceptual knowledge, hands-on working knowledge, whatever you have. After that, here if you have any certified thing or learning, self-learned or whatever the stuff is there, you will say, I will say self-learned. After that, supportive document, if you have any, you update that. After uploading the supportive document, that will be whatever the supporting document is there, that will be PDF or PNG or JPEG format you can upload. Then choose a basic skill set second. If you have any other skill sets, you can select that also. Okay, if you have any advanced skill set, all those stuffs you select. Then here select preferred job location. Here I will select as Bangalore, whichever you prefer that you select. After that, second location they are asking, I will select as Hyderabad. Then academic documents, you have to upload your academic documents here. Click on that and you have to upload all your mark sheets. After uploading your mark sheets, next, are you flexible in terms of work location, technical track, domain and shift timing? You say yes or no based on your constraints. Then if you offer a position in Cognizant, successfully complete the internship program or Cognizant self-development CSD program is mandatory as a prerequisite on to onboard. Which program would you be willing to complete? You have to complete internship or Cognizant development program. You select which one you want to complete and click on apply. After clicking on apply, here some disclaimer is there. You read the disclaimer. After reading the disclaimer, you click on these two checkbox. After reading all these stuffs, you click on agree and apply. Once you've done that, your application, here you have applied for this job profile. Your application is successfully submitted. Here I am going to withdraw now because I am not going to submit for this job. They're asking for reason, demo for students, and whatever the password I gave, that same password I will update here. Then I will say continue. Once I say continue, okay, again here one message is there. You withdrawn your application for this job profile. You can apply again. That is there. Your profile is open for application. You can apply before 3rd August. 3rd August will be last day. You can reapply for this job. I hope this video will be helpful for you to apply for Cognizant Agency Next role. If you like this video, please click on like and subscribe button. For more notification, click on bell icon. Thank you.